Good afternoon. I'm WHAS 11 meteorologist Alden German. We're keeping an eye on the tropics. We have two storms currently churning, and although they aren't going to impact us up here in the Ohio Valley, they will be causing quite a bit of headache, particularly Hurricane Idalia for those that live in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and parts of North Carolina. Let's get in a little bit closer here and look at Hurricane Idalia. This is as of the 11 a.m. advisory. The next one will come out at 2 p.m. You can see that center of circulation there and those outer hurricane bands moving through the Florida Keys, also up toward the Fort Myers area. And the storm is strengthening, and we'll see it continue to strengthen as we head through the next day or so before it makes a landfall. Really quickly, we'll also look at Hurricane Franklin up here. It's moving to the northeast at only about 12 miles per hour, has maximum wind speeds of around 130 miles per hour. But notice how it's staying out to sea. Very impressive looking storm there on a well-defined eye wall. Let's do some tracking now on Idalia in particular. Currently a Category 1 hurricane, but it is going to be strengthening. By this evening at around 8 p.m. should already increase to a Category 2, and along the Appalachia Bay here in Florida is where it's expected to make a landfall east of Cedar Key tomorrow morning at around 8 a.m. as a Category 3 storm, still up to about a Category 3 in strength as it moves into northern Florida along the Florida-Georgia state line there. But by that point, it will also be weakening fairly rapidly down to a Category 1. As it pushes into southern and southeastern Georgia along the Georgia coastline near Savannah Wednesday evening down to a tropical storm, still packing quite a punch there. And by Thursday morning, moving up past Charleston in South Carolina and still weakening into a tropical storm. And now the forecast models do take it back out to sea, and we'll probably see it try to make a southward push and double back on itself, but we'll have to see how the models take that over the next few days. Looking at the hurricane category wind scale, Category 3 sees wind speeds of 111 to 129 miles per hour. Idalia is expected to make landfall with wind speeds of about 115 miles per hour. So a low in Category 3 storm, but still causing or able to cause significant damage. And in fact, a Category 3 storm can cause up to about 30 times more damage than a Category 1 storm at 74 miles per hour. And that's with those wind speeds at that Cat 3 of around the 115 miles per hour that's expected. Another thing that's going to be working in Idalia's favor in terms of its strength is how warm the sea surface temperatures are. All of these deeper shades of reds and magenta indicating ocean surface temperatures well into the 80s. And there have been several times throughout this summer we've seen surface temperatures in the Florida Keys approaching even 100 degrees, and those warm ocean waters act as a great source of fuel for those storms. Really quickly, we'll see how much rainfall is expected. Obviously we will see quite a bit of rainfall, but totals between 6 and 10 inches will be possible, and you can see where the center track there of that storm is going to be. Also where there were some potential bullseyes in there. Storm surge with this expected to be between the 10 to 15 foot range right there along the Florida coast. So that's why there are numerous evacuation orders along Florida's western coast. And finally, we'll take a look at Hurricane Franklin and its storm track here. It's going to be staying out to sea, so really not impacting anybody except for that small island nation of Bermuda. It'll be off to its west just a little bit. By that point, downgraded to a Category 3 storm, but still packing quite a punch with heavy rain, high winds, and likely some high surf expected. We'll keep an eye on the tropics here, especially as Idalia makes landfall, and provide you updates as we go along.